Hi there dreamers, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello. My name is Jacqueline, this is Dreams of Hoya, and as you can see I have just a slight obsession with Hoyas. And today is a long overdue video. If you have seen my Steve's Leaves unboxing, this is a follow-up to that. And if you have not yet seen that video, maybe go check it out before watching this one, because this is one of those rare occasions where you'd be giving yourself spoilers. I'm feeling a little rusty. It's been a minute since I filmed for you, and I can't remember which corner it's in, but I will link the Steve's Leaves unboxing video for you, just in case you haven't seen that one. And today I thought I would show you how much they've grown, how far they've come in several months. I did not intend to draw out this update this long, but here we are. So better late than never, I figured. This is Hoya Globulosa. Now, if you're not familiar with this Hoya, if you ever have the pleasure of seeing it in person, please touch it. It is very much a tactile Hoya. The undersides of the leaves in particular are just like soft puppy fuzz. It's incredible. Anyway, I probably said that in the last video about this, but as you can see, it has put off some incredible, glorious leaves for me. This one is nice size, beautiful veining. I'm a huge fan. And then it put off another set of large leaves over here. And as I said, I have two plants in this pot because I had purchased one and then Steve's Leaves sent me one for this unboxing. I have cut this plant and propagated this plant. You can see over here, I did a top cutting and it has since grown. This plant loves the spot that it's in. It normally sits right here behind me in this empty basket, if you can see that. And I think at one point it was getting a little too close to the grow light, so some of the leaves that it arrived with are a little bit bleached, which is fine with me because the new leaves that have come out are adapted to that level of light, so they don't have any bleaching. But I love the robust leaves that it has put off in that higher light situation, so I'm gonna keep it where it is because I just love how it's growing. And I think I kind of thought this one would do better in lower light just because of the richness of the green in the leaves, but in my experience it does really well in highlight. And if you want really big leaves, I would say put it near a grow light and see how it does. Of course, acclimate it and everything, but that plant I'm really pleased with how it's growing. And yeah, it has rather sturdy vines, so I would recommend trellising it sooner than later. This little guy is Hoya Nicholsoniae, which I'm going to insert some better footage for you, but this one has been growing really well for me. I have chopped this one once. I think it was on a vine that had stopped growing, so it was not actively going. But it's done really well. All of these are kind of due for a watering session, so if they look a little dry, that's because they are. I am doing some plant chores today, but I love this plant. I do have another Hoya Nicholsoniae that I do not know if that's the true ID. I don't think I've shown that to you just because it wasn't from Steve's Leaves, but I love the very delicate veining on these leaves. It is so lace-like, and I really dig that. I believe all of these lower, like deep green leaves were the leaves it had when I got it, and then it's grown most of the more medium green leaves in my care. So it definitely needed this trellis because it was reaching, and it has put off some pretty beautiful leaves in my opinion. This one has grown like crazy. It's done really well. Now, I feel kind of bad about this third one, and you'll see why in a moment. This is the sadly slightly neglected step sibling to the other two Hoyas, and that is entirely my fault. This Hoya is relatively small, and I do believe that's because I've not given it a trellis, so my bad. This is Hoya Ciliata, and while it has put off a couple of gorgeous leaves for me, it just hasn't been growing as prolifically as the other two, and I think that's been 100% my fault. I did put it in a little bit lesser light because it does have that deeper green foliage, and that's usually an indicator to me, but I also think I've been underwatering it just a little bit. not enough to make it unhappy or dead, but definitely enough to deter some of the growth. So that's my bad. I'm gonna try to put this on a trellis, and then maybe I can do a further update for you on how much this has grown. But I will say, with the exception of the Globulosa, I do find that my fuzzy Hoyas grow slower than my more, what would you call them? The more waxy, more shiny leaves tend to grow faster for me than the fuzzier ones. There are a few exceptions, but not many. If you are interested in seeing a video on all of the fuzzy Hoyas that are in my collection that I just love, let me know in that comment section. I am planning on filming another video for you guys about that because I've been obsessed with fuzzy Hoyas for some time now, so I've definitely amassed a few to share with you. Anyway, tell me, which of these three would you like to add to your collection? Just know that while this video is not sponsored, I do have a discount code with Steve's Leaves, so if you are interested in placing an order on their website, which I highly recommend, I've had only good experiences with them, you can use code DreamsofHoya at stevesleaves.com to save 15% on your order, and just be aware it's one per customer. Let me know in that comment section if you got the opportunity to use my discount code, or if you have placed an order with Steve's Leaves. Let us know how that went for you down below. And let me know if any of these Hoyas are ones you would like to add to your collection. Which one appealed to you the most? Is there one that you haven't seen in person before? Let me know. And I hope to see you in my next video.